Khas IT presents ChaiShai with Ayesha Season 2, powered by Square 89 Studio. This is your host, Ayesha Sheikh, and today we have this very, very amazing person. I personally love him since the time of COVID, and my kids are a huge, huge fan of him. He's a comedian, a content creator, an entrepreneur, and a father to two beautiful kittens as well. That's something I got to know a while ago. So meet Zubair Sarookh.
Thank you so much for the lovely introduction, Aisha. But I have more than 2 kittens. I have like 5, 6 cats in total.
Today you have two, no?
Yes, but in total I have more than 5, 6 cats.
More than five,
Yes.
6 cats, and they're
Yes.
bachas.
I mean, you can tell them bachas. They are like bachas itself.
They're like bachas
Yeah.
itself. And you know the way you were explaining, the way you were taking care of those kittens, I was like, "Hi Allah." You know, just like I was supposed to say mother, you said like Aisha, I became a father.
Yeah, father before marriage. Because they're like 2 days old kitten. You have to feed them every 2 hours with the bottle which you feed small babies.
Yes.
So it felt the same.
And you haven't slept the whole night yet. You made to the podcast. Thank you
Yes.
so much, Zubair.
I mean, I gave you my words. I can't back out.
Yes, your word is your bond. I say that to myself though. Thank you so much. And we'll have a very fun session with you. We have a couple of questions that, bursting the myths and all. And very first one, this very standard question is like, why did you even decide to do this content creation? Like, why this?
It started just for fun. It's something I never tried in my life. I met my friend, we made a skit, it went viral. People kept telling me, "Oh, you're so funny, keep doing it, you made us happy." So I was like, okay, let me explore it. And we just kept doing stupid stuff, and it turned out to be funny. Carried on doing it, and alhamdulillah, learned along the way, and then took it up full time.
Yes, and I heard a little bit of Indian accent as well. You know,
Yeah.
you do have an Indian accent in yours.
Yes, my mother is from India, she's from Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. I'm from the same place.
That's amazing.
I was not brought up there though. I was brought up in Goa, but my roots are from Andhra, not even Hyderabad, but I call myself that.
I mean, I'm not that well versed with geography, but I think it's all the same.
All the same, okay. And your dad is Yemeni, right?
Yes, he's Yemeni.
Yemeni and Indian combination is Zubair Sarookh here. So do you speak Hindi?
हाँ मुझे आती है.
Hi Allah.
I've studied Hindi in school. I was in a CBSE school in Sharjah. So I learned Hindi till the grade of 10th. So
Till 10th.
Yes, and I can write Hindi also. But now I'm a little slow because after I left school, I never wrote Hindi. So I need to brush up the skills again. But yeah, I've learned Hindi.
You can read and write and speak Hindi. That's
Yes,
amazing.
yes.
Amazing. So how many languages you know in total?
I know English, Arabic, Hindi fluently. And that's it. The other languages, I know bits and pieces, not fluent.
Okay, like?
Like Malayalam, Russian,
Wow.
Tagalog. I know
Wow.
bits and pieces, not fluent.
Okay, that's nice. All right. So did you always wanted to be a content creator growing up?
No, I didn't even know what is content creator. I did not have internet in my house till I finished school. So I wanted to be a football player.
Okay.
My father wanted me to join the police because my father served in Sharjah police as a policeman for almost 40 years
Mashallah.
before retiring. So he wanted me to join the police also, but then I was not interested. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to become a football player. But then God had his own plans.
And then that is how we get to see your content now,
Yes.
mashallah. So when you started this content creation, obviously that word wasn't there back then. Okay, maybe we can say when you started making videos, I'm pretty sure people were not a fan of it. Like not everyone was a fan of it, or not everyone supported it. Because that is something out of the blue you're trying to do.
And
So
it was new in the UAE.
it was new.
I had more strangers supporting me than my own family and friends. So, people were against me. Some of my own friends, I wouldn't call them friends, I would call them acquaintances. Just someone I met every now and then or played football with. They were like, "What is this dumb stuff you're doing? What are the stupid videos you're doing?" And 5-6 years later, they were the same people like, "Zubair, let's make one video together." So yes, there were people trying to pull me down, but I knew deep down that I was not doing anything wrong. So I carried on doing what I wanted to do.
But Zubair, you didn't know that it could be monetized as well. You didn't see a future with it. I think you're just going with the flow.
I had no knowledge about it. Yes, we used to watch some videos of Western content creators. But when I started in UAE, it was very few people making videos in English and Arabic. And I didn't know that, you can monetize, you can charge brands for money, you can get money, this can become a career. I didn't know anything. I was making because me and my friends were coming up with ideas. It was getting views. We were happy about it. People were recognizing me outside. That is all mattered.
Yeah.
Later on, we realized, okay, you can monetize this as well.
Yeah. When did you realize that?
Maybe
How did you come to know about it? That
one of my first ever collaboration was with the brand Pran. I think it's a Bangladeshi brand. They have this lychee juice and all that. So they had approached me and they wanted to, make video and they wanted brand placement. I didn't have to speak anything about the drinks. They used to send me drinks. All I had to do was use the drink in my video.
okay.
I'm making my own video, whatever I'm making, I just have to drink the juice for 5 seconds or keep the juice on the table. That's it. And they paid me money for that. And I was like, wow, interesting.
Interesting.
And then YouTube started paying later. And then like that, I started discovering, slowly, okay, I can make money out of this as well.
Amazing. So you've also worked with Sharjah Airport before.
Yes. Before Sharjah Airport, I worked in a visa typing center as a visa typist for 6 months. As soon as I turned 18, I started working 6 months there. And then I left and I joined Sharjah Airport because my father had connections over there. My father was a policeman stationed at Sharjah Airport.
Okay.
So he had connections. I got a job at Sharjah Airport. It was amazing. It's 2 days work, 2 days off. For an
Wow.
18-year-old kid, what else you want? You're getting paid a good salary. You're going work like 15, 17 days a month. Amazing for me. So I loved working there.
Amazing. So when we were talking about this, like not everyone supported you, there's also another perk to being successful. People who supported you in the beginning are also not your friends as you grow up, as you grow in life, as you become successful. Has that ever happened to you?
You mean to ask those who supported me in the beginning are not my friends right now?
Yeah.
No.
They're still there with
They're
you.
still there with me.
Okay.
And they're still part of my team.
Mashallah.
Because I kept people who I trust a lot around me.
Okay.
So they're still part of my team. And they always support me and they still do support me. Like if I call them now, they will pick up. And if they're not in Dubai or not stuck in traffic, I tell them come here, they will come. They're
Wow.
that much loyal and that much supported. They supported me.
Mashallah. Mashallah.
There are 2 people who went abroad for further studies. They also supported me a lot in the beginning. But then they had other aspirations, other ambitions. So they went to Canada and they continued further studies. But they are
Right.
planning to come back to Dubai once. And once they're back, they know they always have me.
Yes, that's so nice. You know, Zubair, usually we hear the other way around. Like, as you become successful, people are not happy with your progress and they become jealous or insecure and they end up losing you, kind of stuff that happens. But this is something, what do you say? Chain breaker, you can say.
Yes.
And this will motivate many, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay, so now you're an entrepreneur as well, from content creation to becoming an entrepreneur. So you have your clothing brand, you have your perfume brand, you have your media company.
Yes.
Anything else did I miss out?
There are a couple more things. Let's keep it hidden. Evil eye, nazar is real.
True.
May Allah protect us all.
I mean, so can you talk us through this ventures of yours?
See, content creation is my passion, is my hobby. Yes, it's making money. But again, till when? There might be a time where I don't want to be on camera. I mean, I love being on camera, even though I'm an introvert. But there might be a time I feel like, okay, now I feel it's enough. Then what? I stop making money. So I need to find different sources of income.
Yeah.
So I set up a business. See, I have tawakkul. I will do what I can. If rizq and success is written by Allah, I will get it.
Yes.
So yes, I've started a lot of business, which I failed also in the past, but I never gave up. So I always try to diversify my sources of income. It's as simple as that.
Which is good. And after COVID, I've done that as well. And that is how even I started 6 to 7 business verticals. Because it's like one doesn't work, I get money from the
Mashallah,
other
that's
one.
amazing.
Yeah. So
I left my job during COVID and people were like, are you crazy? Because I had a government job. I was working in Sharjah Airport. People were struggling to hold on to their jobs
Yes.
everywhere else because people were firing them left and right. But alhamdulillah, here the government was not firing me. They kept me. I was getting salary for literally just sitting. because I was working in airport. The airports are shut.
Mm.
I'm just sitting playing game on the phone,
Mm.
and I resigned. And my parents were like, "Are you stupid?
Mm.
What are you gonna do?" Because content creation, I was not earning much as well at that time.
Mm.
So I took that risk.
Yeah.
I was like, Allah Kareem.
Mm.
Alhamdulillah, it paid off.
Yes, it did. And mashallah, I'm so happy and proud of you.
Alhamdulillah.
So, in case we want to know more about your clothing brand and the other ventures, where do we find them?
You can find it online.
Mm.
This is the brand, the Ba'um. I'm wearing it right now.
Okay, what
can
does that
find
mean?
It's like a family tribal name connection, like that. Mixed
Ah.
matched names.
Okay, the BAM. So, you have only men collections there?
I mean, I don't know. I have to check with my partner, which is my younger brother.
Mm.
He handles everything.
Mm.
Probably females will be there. It's unisex basically. Like
It's
a t-shirt
unisex.
is unisex. You can wear it.
Okay. All righty, right. So, coming back to the next one, when did you get to know that this is something you really wanted? And oh my God, I am getting viral. How did you get to know that?
I got to know it very early on. Like I posted my first video, it went viral. I got media interviews, I got radio interviews, and then I kept posting every video, I kept getting viral. And then one video I posted about some chicken, and that went super viral. I got another 3-4 calls for interviews on TV channels, and they got thousands of followers. People started recognizing me outside. I'm walking in the mall. They're like, "You're that guy on Facebook," and they're clicking pictures. I'm like, okay, this feels nice. I want to keep doing it. I felt like Shah Rukh Khan, so
Yeah.
I wanted to continue doing it.
Okay. And there was one more thing about content creation, and especially the comedy genre. So, are you naturally that kind of a person with sense of humor that you decided I'll do this kind of content? Because it's mostly comedy what I have seen. So, how are you in real life?
Among the people I know and I'm comfortable with, I'm very funny. I have crazy sense of humor. I have very good dark humor as well. But you don't see dark humor online. I'll be arrested for it. So around the people I'm comfortable with, I'm very funny. I'm very good. Around the people I don't know, I'm very serious. Like that. So
Okay.
it totally depends around who I am.
Okay.
But in general, I'm an introvert. I like to be by myself a lot of time. If I had to choose between staying at home or going to an event, which is not important, I'll choose to stay at home.
Oh my God,
Like
Zubair,
that.
another thing that's so common. Even I used to be an introvert until 6 to 7 years ago.
Nice.
COVID changed my life. And in the school, yes, I was a little bit okay. I was managing stuff. Before COVID, it was. During COVID, just like you, I quitted my job. I resigned for my own kids. And then all the things happened and I became this person. Earlier, I would never touch a mic. Now you have to snatch the mic from me.
That's amazing. That's amazing progress.
Yeah, so very much similar to yours, I can say that you enjoy your me time a lot, like me. Now, I love that. It's not lonely. It's like I love being with
By
myself.
myself, yes.
Yes.
By yourself. That's amazing. Even I'm the same.
It feels nice. Sometimes people do need a group of people. Oh, let's crack joke. Let's go for coffee. I'm not that person.
I'll make coffee at home and drink. It's fine.
Yeah. That's nice, sir. Okay. So, what are some of the behind the scene things which most people do not know about content creation? There's a lot of efforts. It's just not that you wear a wig and you go.
It takes a lot of time.
Yes.
If you want to see a 10-minute video, it probably takes 4 or 5 hours. Sometimes it takes 2-3 days to write a script.
2-3 days.
To write a script.
Wow.
I mean, I have God-given talent. I can write a script in 10 minutes. But sometimes, sometimes you get brain blocked, creativity blocked.
Yeah.
So it takes days. And then shooting. And then comes the editing part. That's even more difficult. So just for a 10-minute video, it might take a 1 day to couple of hours. It's very hectic. And you hate the video by the time you upload it. Why? Because you've seen it so many times and you hate the video by the time you upload it. You don't find it funny or entertaining. So it's a lot of stress, a lot of, pressure to do good every single time. But then if it's something you love, you go with it.
You go with the flow. Yes. And how about this thing? Like in the beginning, you were the only one recording yourself and editing yourself? Or did you have people to do that?
In the beginning, I started by myself.
Yourself.
You have to be independent in the beginning to be able to delegate tasks later on in the future.
Yes.
Because how will you correct someone who's working for you or under you if you don't know it.
Yes.
You need to have some basic knowledge.
Yeah.
Now, I learned how to edit, how to shoot, how to write script, everything by myself in the beginning. By YouTube, by watching videos and all that. Now, if I'm letting someone shoot, if that person says, Zubair, how is the lighting? I can know the lighting is little too much. I'll say reduce the exposure, reduce the brightness, increase the contrast. I have basic knowledge. So I can, communicate. So in the beginning, I used to shoot by myself. Now, alhamdulillah, I have a team. But sometimes when I'm alone at home and I want to shoot, I shoot it by myself, not a problem.
You can do it alone as well.
I start in the beginning by myself, but then alhamdulillah, I have a team.
Mashallah, mashallah. That's nice. And you are so much into female characters as well. It's not only male characters you cater to. Okay, where did you draw this inspiration from? Especially the female characters of yours. Monica Karosna? Am I taking it right?
Yes. See, female character mostly who's constant in my videos is my mother, Zubair. Now, like I told you, the need for me to be independent in the beginning of anyone got me to do multiple characters. Because, I was shooting with my friends, but later on, sometimes my friends were busy. And I go like, I need a second person now. What will I do? Okay, I will play the character. What else? I don't have any option. So the need for me to be independent developed into me performing multiple characters. So the constant character is Zubair. Monica Korosna is a character that came later on, which is based on a real person now in life, real life person.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to go and watch.
Real life person. That's because that person, made my life so difficult that I was like, don't push me to a point where I make a character on you and I tell your real life tea in the script. The person did not listen. I made the character.
Allah.
The character, how the character behaves, how the character talks, what the character speaks, it's mostly the same person.
I need to tell this to Sufyan, my son. Okay. So, which one is your favorite character though?
Abu Zubair, my father's character.
Your father. Is that the real characters? I mean, like, do they resemble your real parents?
No, my father is a policeman. He's very disciplined.
Very strict as well.
Very strict.
So
Very
nowhere
religious.
it resembles.
Nowhere.
So these are all fictional characters that you
Yes,
have created for
yes.
yourself.
It's fictional, other than Monica.
Other than Monica.
Yes, all are fictional.
Okay. So can we bring in a few characters and we try something?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
See, most of my characters sound the same, except the
Look.
father's character. He has an accent. And my teacher's character,
Okay.
who has a little too thick Malayali accent.
Okay.
That's it. Like, then you will know the difference.
Okay. Can we do this too?
Yeah, of course.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Which one? We'll start with Abu Zubair.
Abu Zubair, yes.
So you start, no? You say something. I mean, like,
Hello, nice tomato. How's you?
I'm fine.
Is you single?
No, 2 kids.
Kids. No problem. Me love kids. Me looking for total 4 wives.
I'm taken.
No problem. You having friends?
Yeah, they also taken.
Oh.
They're all in their 50s, 60s, if you're okay with that.
Me also taken. No problem. Me having 1 wife. 50, 60, me love. Me also old man.
More
me having 1
experience.
wife. More mature.
More-
More experience. They're not doing gir eating head.
Yeah.
So like this, me always looking for 4 wife. You know why?
Why?
My first wife lonely in the house. Me wanting to bringing friends.
My God.
That's why me will bringing 4 wives.
Okay.
Now, if me having 1 wife, she all the time fighting with me.
Yeah.
But if me bringing 4 wives, they fighting with each other. Me will be the judge.
Yeah.
They fighting, me will judge who mistake, who not mistake. This is good idea.
Yeah.
My ancestor used to say,
What?
marry 4,
Huh.
enjoy more.
Allah. That was crazy. Zubair, that was so impromptu.
I posted this dialogue, marry 4, enjoy more on Instagram.
Huh.
It went viral. Oh my God, people are getting so
Mad?
triggered. They're like, oh, does your wife also has 4 husbands? They can't see I have a filter on me, which makes me look old.
Huh.
They're like, yeah, look at your face. You became so old because of 4 wives. I'm like, bro, I have a filter on my face.
दूसरा वाला segment हमारा teacher का. What is the name of the teacher though?
There is no name, but he has a very, unique look.
Look, yeah.
Where he wears a tight thing. And
Thick mustache.
Yeah. No mustache.
There's no mustache.
When I
to your
had the
character.
hair, it was partitioned from the middle like this.
Okay.
So they will know.
Yes.
They will
yes.
know, that's the character. And his accent is very
Can we do that?
Like he
But
goes, like for example, if I'm talking to you, Ayesha, what is this? Yesterday you told me you will give me the attendance sheet of the students, but you did not give. You yourself are a teacher, irresponsible teacher. In the staff room, you're watching Netflix.
yeah.
You want to Netflix and chill, do it in the home, not in the staff room. I will complain to the principal.
Please don't.
The next time you make that sandwich and make one extra for me also.
That my husband makes. I'll bring that for you.
Bring your husband only for me, no problem. So you see, these accents, people find it out. Okay, this is the character, that's the character.
It's so cute, Zubair. I'm
Thank
sure
you.
girls will be falling for you.
I wish that was true. I mean, a lot of people think that, I have girls flooding my DMs. I have a lot of girls. But there is no one.
There's no one?
There is no one. For example, if my friend called me to a party and he goes like, Zubair, we have a party here. Do you want to come? I don't go for parties because, by the way, I hate people. When I say I hate people, like I hate crowds of people. I've never been to a concert in my life because I hate being around a lot of people. I'm claustrophobic. So my friend's like, Zubair, we have a party. Come. I'm like, okay. He's like, bring girls. I'm like, bro, I don't have girls. Oh, you don't have girls. How is that possible? You have a lot of followers. You're famous. Like, that's a misconception. Okay, maybe other famous people have. I don't.
You don't.
Yeah. Okay, even if there is if I find the girl and she goes like, yeah, I live in Dubai. I'm like, I live in Sharjah. It's like a 40-minute drive. Forget it. It's not 2010. It's too much traffic. Not worth it.
True. It is.
Yeah.
But Zubair, this was just so good. It felt so nice. I just wanted this, I think. I needed to hear you.
I am
It
a
felt
very
good.
good motivational speaker also.
MashaAllah.
People look at me and they think this guy is just a comedian.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of knowledge about a lot of things. I love to read. I love to do research, which people don't know about me. Sometimes when I open my mouth, they're shocked. They're like, we didn't know this guy knows this much.
Yeah, that is a common misconception about people who are generally so humorous. I think in the beginning when I started my companies, people also had that same thing about me. Nobody wanted to do business with me. And corporate doesn't like this kind of funky little girl, over talkative or over friendly. They need you to be sophisticated and serious.
Yeah.
And that was a misconception. And I was like, okay, if you don't think, to a good point, like people were asking, are you even making money? That was the thing. So they thought that I'm like literally the dumb person.
Just doing it for fun.
Yeah. And I was a merit student. They thought I'm a backbencher. I was a backbencher, but yes, I was a good student.
You're a good student. I was a
good student, and that was something I was always confused with. And I then was like, I tried to change my identity for people just to fit into their circle. And then I was like, भाड़ में जाओ. वो फर्क नहीं पड़ता, मैं ऐसे ही रहने वाली हूँ, काम करना है करो, नहीं करना है मैं खुद ही कर लूँगी अपना काम.
That's good. I hate studies. I hate school.
I heard
my
that.
school was so, like my experience in school with my teachers was so bad that it left, I'm traumatized. Like nowadays, you go in certain schools, they have good teachers, beautiful teachers, understanding teachers, compassionate teachers. We had Hitlers.
Yeah.
They had no compassion.
Oh my
goodness. They wanted a fish to climb a tree.
Yeah.
A fish's job is to swim. No, everyone is equal. You have to study.
Yeah. That's the thing.
I'll tell you something. I don't know anyone else from my school who's as successful as me.
My goodness.
From the students.
My goodness.
Maybe there might be some, but I never heard of any. Or the school topper who they told me, you should be like him. I will not take his name, but he was in the science batch. He used to get 99 out of 100 in mathematics.
Wow.
He was that good. He was a nerd. He used to wear his pant over here, shades, and he used to get 99 out of 100 in mathematics. And he used to cry.
Oh, goodness.
I lost 1 mark. 24/7 studies. Teachers used to be like, why can't you be like him? Look at him. How is he studious? Teacher's favorite. But this is the thing. He did not know how to handle different life situations.
Yeah.
He went to college in India. He ended up in jail.
Allah.
Because he hit a girl with the bat. He proposed her and she didn't accept, or she broke up with him or something. And he couldn't handle it. He entered the college classroom and he hit her with the bat. And it's all over the news.
Allah.
So you see? And when we saw that, I messaged my teachers on Facebook first. You wanted me to be like him. Should I also go hit girls with the bat? Look at this news. None of them replied. So my school, I don't really like my teachers. Except one teacher who was my football coach. That's it. No one else.
Do you, if ever you get a chance to, be a football player, would you go back there?
Of course.
You'll
I
go?
love football, yes.
Okay, if not, like you have to choose between content creation and football player, you would go back to being a football
Yes,
player.
yes.
Okay.
Professional football player. I still play football, but on a professional level.
What is stopping you right now, not being a professional football player?
We don't live in Europe. We don't have the opportunities in this part of the world.
Okay.
You can only get opportunities, like a proper opportunity, if you're in Europe. If you're not in Europe, being a professional football player is very difficult.
Okay.
Maybe now it might be easier, but I'm already 29. So
He told his age, guys. 29
yeah, I don't
only.
look 29, alhamdulillah, but I'm 29. So now there are kids at the age of 15, 16, even 12. They're really good.
Yeah.
So when I was at that age, there was not much opportunities. It was very limited. If I was in Europe, I would probably crack it, but in this part of the world, not possible.
Inshallah.
People
That's
say
nice.
if you want something bad enough, you will achieve it. But just remember, when you're 13, 14, 15, you have to listen to your parents. It's
Yeah.
not that easy. They take care of you, you have to listen.
True, very true. And sometimes, not every time the child is correct. Sometimes parents' guidance is required.
It is not about child not being correct. It is about parents not understanding. And I don't blame the parents. Parents want the best for the kids. They will say, what will you do football? Who earns playing football?
Yeah. Full time it is a thing.
You cannot. Better study and get a job.
Yeah.
Why? They want the child to be safe. They want the child to have a secure future. They want the child to be educated. It's not their fault.
Yeah.
It's just how
Yeah.
when you get overprotective for something, you become.
That's what. And see, likewise, even for content creation or being a football player, it is a thing. Like, not everyone takes it up full time.
Even for content creation, my parents were against it. What is this? What are you doing? That's why I started doing a job to keep them happy. And side by side, I was doing content creation.
You did both, huh?
Yes.
Chalu bachcha hai ye.
I can multitask.
You can multitask. Okay. So with this, I wanted to do a quick plot with you, but I'm not good at that. I'm going to screw it. So I'm going to skip that part because I was thinking for a skit though. But nevertheless, this one. So there are a lot of people watching you, especially children, and what would be your message to them about being a content creator?
If you want to be a content creator, do it. It's very easy at this point to start. You want to learn how to edit, YouTube is there. You want to learn how to become viral, YouTube is there. You want to learn what type of content you want to make, YouTube is there. You can learn everything on the internet.
Yeah.
And then just go watch what others are doing, what is working for them, copy the same thing. If you say, I don't want to copy, at this point in social media, everyone copies each other.
That is how the viral stuff happens.
Yeah.
One music and then every single person starts with that. To a point even I had to do it.
I mean, that is when it comes to dance. I'm talking about comedy. Like
yeah.
you coming up with unique stuff in comedy is very difficult now.
Yeah.
What I used to do 10 years back, people are doing it now.
Yeah.
Just they're changing, like if I used to do ABCD, they are doing ADCB, like that.
Okay. Tweaking a bit.
ADCB, it's a bank.
We're not talking about that though.
Yeah.
All right. So Zubair, we are going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for giving your valuable time to us. And I just wish you the best in life and best in everything you take up, any kind of task. And I want to see you into a very high position soon. And I mean, like, you're already successful, but I'll need to see you somewhere there because I think that sky is the limit for us. Or not even that. I think we need to change that. Sky is not the limit. It's more than that now. Yes. So
Inshallah. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you so much for talking to me. Means a lot.
I know. I didn't get more people for you. Next time I'll get a bunch of people so that we can talk to you together.
Boys or girls?
Girls.
That's good.
All in their 50s, inshallah, for you.
I don't mind.
Abu Zubair character is out here. Well, thank you so much. We'll wrap it up here. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching ChaiShai with Ayesha Season 2. This is your host, Ayesha Sheikh. Special thanks to our title partner, ChaiShai, and our studio partner, Square 89. That's Ayesha Sheikh signing off.